Amazing. Hi guys.
Hey there, welcome back. I want to make a video series of us playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
We do not qualify for ad campaign. Welcome back to Babble.
I will say, I got halfway through editing our last episode and realized that I didn't line up the audios right before I started editing and had to restart.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was sad. Also,
that is sad.
I was thinking we should probably distinguish our voices, like at the beginning of the episodes.
We should. We do sound very similar.
Yeah. I always forget about that. And then I'm editing. I'm like, I don't know who said that.
Yeah.
So we should have like a little opening line.
Should we have like every episode one person speaks in a British accent so we can tell?
I couldn't hold
Just
it for
kidding.
that long, I'll tell you.
Just kidding. Okay. You go.
Welcome back. This is Lucy. This is my voice.
This is Emilia.
And she talks like a valley girl.
Hey, no I don't.
You don't. Just the way you said that sounded like a
I
valley
was
girl.
told I'm
This
picking
is
up a Maine
Amelia.
accent.
What is a Maine accent?
I don't know.
I couldn't spot it. I don't know what
I
a
don't
Maine
really
accent
know.
is.
I'm like,
You sound the same to me.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, let me start off by saying tampons really are the greatest invention of all time. I went swimming today in the pool, and I was like, wait, hold on. It really just keeps everything in there, doesn't it? You know? And I took it out, and like, this is miraculous. Like, whoever created this, like, needs a reward.
Was it a man? Did a man invent tampons?
Oh, I really hope not.
Hold on.
But when I
I'm
think
looking
of
at this
inventor, I think of man, which is probably a bad
now.
thing.
Right. I'm looking it up. Hold on.
Because I bet if a woman invented a tampon, it would be even better. So.
I do not like tampons. It was a man.
Ugh! Why is he messing around with that stuff? That's so inherently creepy for a man to invent the oh my god. For a man to invent the tampon.
In 1931, Dr. Earl Haas patented the first modern tampon.
Earl?
I think that's it's Tampax.
Oh, tampon.
No. Okay. So he created it in 1931, and then later Gertrude Tendrick produced the first commercial brand, which was Tampax, using his design. So Tampax
Gertrude
was created
really
by a woman.
had our backs and our vaginas. She really got us there.
What a great way to start it off.
I know. Also, thank you for 100 plays.
Yeah!
Yay! We got to 100 plays on Spotify, which is so fun. It's so fire, and I'm really excited about it. Oh, it's not just on Spotify. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
But that's so
And
exciting.
It's wonderful, and we love you guys.
Yeah, thank you. Do you want to start off by telling us about your concert?
Oh my god, yeah. Also, I realized every single episode, I think except for the first one. Or no, maybe it was the first one. What number are we on?
This is 4. Wait, so this will be a month of Babble. That's so fun.
No, like every single episode I've gone to a new concert the week before. It's just kind of crazy.
So exciting.
Yeah, I saw boygenius on Sunday. It was the time of my life. Literally, I was like, I've been having a weird mental summer. Honestly. When am I not though? Summer just always.
I know. It's just like the opposite of seasonal depression for us. Like the summers are rough, the winters are nice.
Right. I feel like that's been you and me every summer.
Yeah.
Last summer was terrible anyway. So bad. I just have an existential crisis every summer. But anyway,
yeah, me too.
I was like having a time, and then I was like going to boygenius. I was like, oh, this is gonna make it worse. And I think it actually cured everything that was wrong with me.
Yeah.
Because
the
I've been
healers.
wonderful since.
They
I think
are powerful. They're powerful together.
They are the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And I saw them on Father's Day.
Yeah, that's perfect.
No, it was wonderful. I hopped in the car and drove myself down there, and I got there around noon. Doors were at 3 because it was like a festival, so the first person started at like 4. And you had to buy parking. I just whacked my mic. Sorry, guys. You had to buy parking ahead of time. So I did that. Did not read the instructions. So I showed up at noon. I was like, I'll park, I'll get in line, like I'll get good spots, whatever. And I show up and the people are like, parking doesn't open till 1:30. So I had to go kill 2 hours in a Target. So I did that. And then
easy to do, an easy task.
Easy task. And then I went and got in line and just hung out. I was by myself. My friend Morgan met me there. Shout out to Morgan. Always a good time. Morgan met Adam Sandler. That same day.
Really?
Yeah. They work at a
so
Starbucks
cool.
in New Hampshire. And he like came through the drive-thru because I guess he lives in either New Hampshire or Mass.
That's so funny.
So I got a call while I was in the boygenius line, like, I did not just meet Adam Sandler. So quite a day. But yeah, we got pretty good spots. I got merch. It was fun. Yes. We saw Clara was so good.
Like, I was about to ask you about her because I am so excited. I went to see her like last year in Nashville, and I cannot wait to see her open for them.
I had never seen her. I really wanted to go when she toured. She toured with Arlo Parks, right?
Yeah.
I really wanted to go to that show, and I just couldn't make it happen. But no, she was incredible and amazing. And I've always loved Clairo, but I'm going through my first kind of like Clairo phase, like hyperfixation, where like I am listening to Sling 24/7.
Yeah, no, Sling is like the best album of all time.
It is so good. And like when it first came out, I listened to it a good amount, but I am like quite literally obsessed with it right now. I think I thought it was too sad.
It was exactly what I needed when it first came out, and I like will forever stand by, like, it is one of the greatest albums of all time. Listen,
it's like now that I'm listening to it now, like it's not as sad.
No, it's like a very like healing album.
Yes, and
there
I
are
feel
some
like
sad songs like Blouse and Little Changes. They hit
I feel
hard.
like I'm connecting with it a lot more than I did when it first came out.
That's wonderful.
Anyway, she was incredible. The boys were amazing. I love them.
That's so fun.
It was Father's Day, so Phoebe said, I am a father to 2 young boys.
Hey, I saw that clip on TikTok. I was like, oh, that's so exciting.
And they also, Phoebe messed up the lyrics to Cool About It. And so I have a whole video of it. They spent like 5 minutes trying to remember the lyrics on stage, and then they had to go back and like play the end again. Like it was very funny.
That's funny.
But no, it was so nice out, and we were like 10 minutes away from the airport, so there were planes flying overhead the whole time. And it was just beautiful and a wonderful time. And I did spend $7 on cold, soggy French fries. And $5 on like a shitty Walmart bottle of water.
Ooh, I'm praying they have liquid death at mine. Please give me some liquid death.
It might be a venue thing. Anyway, it was so wonderful. They played every single song they have, plus Graceland 2, Please Stay.
They played every single song?
Every single song, plus an unreleased one called What Happened to Your Boyfriend? Or something like this.
I heard that one on TikTok. I'm like, what?
Well, Lucy was going to introduce it. And Phoebe just goes, this one's for all the boyfriends. And Lucy was like, wait, no. And then one of the band members started playing. It was really funny.
And my concert is this upcoming Sunday. And I'm really nervous. I feel like I'm going to have the worst post-concert depression of my life.
That was like my first like Sunday church experience in so long.
Their music does sound like Christian rock. It like is Christian rock music.
Not Strong Enough is a worship song. Like
you
I'm
can't tell me
sorry.
it's not.
No.
And it's so like it's so funny just knowing Phoebe, and then like her music sounding like, I don't know, contemporary, like new Christian music is so funny to me.
It is so funny.
But you know what? It's so good. So
it's so good. There are like so many underrated boygenius songs.
Souvenir.
Oh my god, I died when that came on. Souvenir.
What a song.
I love Anti-Curse.
That one is really good.
That, like, I love that song. I think it's so good.
What a song.
What a song. It's about a time Julianne almost died. Aren't they all? No, sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
No, apparently the tide was high or something, and Phoebe told Julianne not to go swimming, and Julianne was like, no, whatever, it's fine, and then almost died. And that's what that's about.
That's cool. I love learning about songs. It's not cool that you almost
we
died,
need
but,
to we need to do a whole episode where we pick different songs.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that. Speaking of that, I think one of the upcoming weeks we should each research each other's attachment style and then talk about it.
That'd be so good.
Wouldn't that be fun? Like, I'll do anxious for you and you do avoidant for me.
That'd be fun. Attachment styles are so fun, you guys. I'm like obsessed with like the official personality quizzes and like attachment types and things like that. I think it's really cool. We will be having some special guests on next week.
Wait, next week?
Yeah, I'm going home next week.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have some special guests on next week, y'all.
We have to figure out what we're going to talk about. Anyway, what is next on? I feel bad you always come prepared with like a little agenda and I'm just like winging it.
Well, I think you're better at winging it than I am. Like, I
gotcha.
can't just like come up with something on the spot and you can, so I have to like write it down ahead of time. But
Gotcha.
I wanted to talk a little bit about Phoebe Tomlinson and how she's having a baby.
She's 19. Okay. Hold. Okay. Here's the thing. I try not to judge, like, when you want to get married, when you want to have a baby, like,
yeah, it's
whatever.
none of my business, but also I'm going to be snooping into it.
As I'm 20 years old, the fact that so many people my age or younger than me are getting engaged and having children is, like, freaking me out.
It's really scary. And it's like, less like, it's not like I'm judging you for having a baby at this age. It's like, am I going to be expected to have that soon? Or like, just the thought that someone my age is doing something that I think of as so far away right now is crazy.
Right. Like, it makes me feel
Phoebe
weird.
Tomlinson is Louis Tomlinson's younger sister. Yeah. And she's like my age, which is also scary.
Like when Millie Bobby Brown got engaged.
Yes! Millie Bobby Brown.
She's 18.
Like, you are
if you meet your person, that's so awesome. Like,
that's
obviously.
so awesome.
I get that. But, like.
But if I think about meeting my person right now, I'm going to, like, panic because, like, I just don't.
Well, you're even younger than me.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I don't know. I keep seeing this thing on TikTok. It's like someone talking about how Friends, the show, is 10 seasons long and they're in their early 30s at the very beginning of it. And it takes 10 seasons for them to, like, get their dream jobs and move into their dream houses and meet their partners and have children. Like, it's okay. Like, they, you know, like, I mean, obviously that's fiction, but, like,
yeah. I think as I get older, happens. Like, teenagers look older and older. Like when they're like, I don't know, I just like see 8th graders and I'm like, you look my age.
Right. Well, the other thing too is like when 18, 19-year-olds are like settling down, I'm like, I want to be a kid still. Like, I still feel like one. I still am one. I mean, I'm, like, moved out officially, which is kind of crazy. And, like, there's, like, a grief that comes with that people don't really talking about. Like, growing up is terrifying and weird. And, like, I'm not ready to have babies, okay? Like,
No,
I'm not ready to
no.
settle down.
I mean,
That's
sometimes I
crazy.
see the kid I babysit, and I'm like, okay, I want one.
I want
but
one. No,
but,
I nanny
like,
a
I
baby
can't.
and every day. I'm like, I love this.
I feel the mother urge coming out of me, but I'm like, I have so like much traveling that I want to do that's just not
Right.
possible with a baby. And
Oh, yeah.
also, like, I haven't met someone that I'm like, oh yeah, I could live with you. Like,
Right.
no, I value my space too much to give
Well,
that
we're
up at this
so
point.
young. We're
Yeah.
so young too, which like also
Yeah.
terrifies me. Like consistent change still like freaks me out so much.
Yeah.
And it's like I would love some stability, but like I just entered my 20s.
Yeah, that's
So-
the last thing you're gonna get. Also,
Yeah.
like, my brain is not fully developed yet. I can't imagine choosing to spend the rest of my life with someone right now. That's just crazy to me. But you know what,
Fair.
Millie? You
Go
do
off.
you. It must be
Jean
even
Bon Jovi's
harder
son.
when you're famous. So,
Anyway.
Millie Bon.
Millie
what is her name gonna
Bon
be?
Jovi.
Millie Bon
Millie Bobby
Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Millie Bobby Bon Jovi. I hope she doesn't change her last name because that would be a tragedy. Also, I'm looking at the
That'd be
like
crazy.
lines on my screen and I feel like I'm talking really loud.
I feel like I am
So
too.
I'm gonna-
That's probably
I'm
fine.
going to tone it down a bit.
I was told that I'm still too quiet on the podcast.
By who?
Oscar. Apparently, I'm too quiet.
Or maybe I'm just too loud. 'Cause
Maybe.
I like to put my mouth up to
Well-
the mic.
Also, my voice is like a little bit deeper, so I feel like some things just come out a little bit
Yeah.
quieter.
I wish I had a deep voice.
Also, I'm like losing my voice right now for some reason.
Yeah, I'm definitely sick. My nostrils are not
Oh,
doing
no.
well, so if you hear me sniffling, apologies. That can't be good.
Do you ever like when you feel sick, you think back to the days your nose wasn't
Yes.
stuffed?
And I'm like, I didn't appreciate it. I didn't appreciate it. I didn't
so
know
glad I'm
how
not the
good I
only one.
had it. I'm in a
Yeah.
place of stuffy nose, and I didn't know how good I had it.
Exactly. Okay, please. We're so far into this episode already, but
Do you want to
can
talk
we
about the
please?
Titan?
Can we please talk about this?
Yes.
Hold on.
So,
I'm gonna turn my lights on while you're talking.
okay, I'll just introduce the topic. This may be old news by the time. This definitely will be old news by the time the podcast comes out on Friday. But at this point, the Titan, aka the submarine, is lost in the ocean. They haven't had contact, and I'm like,
Since
why'd you name it
Sunday.
after the Titanic? Like, you wrote your own fate with that.
No, for real.
Also,
Also, rich
okay.
people are so stupid.
Yeah. Have you seen like the tour of the inside of it?
Yes.
It's controlled with a PS5 controller.
It's the way they're sitting crisscross applesauce in there.
I know. They
Like,
are, and they're crammed in
barefoot.
there. The way that like they sealed it from the outside, which I get, but like they have no way to open it.
The
There's
whole
one
thing is
button.
like
There's one
It's
button on the
just-
inside, and then it's controlled by a PlayStation controller.
just the whole thing is like baffling to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
it's
like,
insane.
can we just leave the Titanic alone? Like, we don't
No,
need to be going
literally.
down there. Like, no one has really ventured down there and like survived, you know?
Well, also, did you see what that one, the stepson of one of the? Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
Oh my god. Okay, so one of the billionaires on the submersible, his stepson, he posted a photo yesterday of him saying, "Look, I know my stepdad is lost at sea and this is going to look really bad. But I have to go see Blink 182 in concert still because they're my favorite band." And there was a picture of him like at the Blink 182
That's
show.
so funny.
And everyone's like,
Honestly, King, I
Honestly,
would too,
like-
because
go for it. But also, like, for him to post about it is really funny. Like,
No,
for
that
him to
is really
say,
funny.
yeah, I know this looks terrible, but I'm gonna, like, show it off anyway.
hold
is,
on,
like-
let me go to this concert real quick. Like, sorry. Also, the like submarine was not like approved by anyone who like specializes in that. Like it was just this private company.
Like it was put together badly. Like the whole thing was just bad.
So like even if they did resurface and like find a way up, like they wouldn't be able to get out without contact, you know, because they're sealed inside. Like they're gonna lose air.
Right.
They're gonna lose oxygen.
The whole thing is terrifying.
Also, naming it after the Titanic, why would you do that?
Why would you do that? No, the whole thing is terrifying to me.
No, that's really
like,
scary.
It just, like, I don't know. Like, billionaires are stupid.
They're so stupid.
It's, like, I'm trying, like, people are lost at sea. That's really sad. That's really scary. The whole thing is so absolutely ridiculous. I almost don't feel bad. It's like, you kind of got what was coming to you.
Yeah, like, of all the things you could have done with that money, the last thing we need to do is, like, be looking at the Titanic. Like, let those souls rest. Let the sea rest. Like, just leave it alone.
Also, like, now half the world's resources are being used towards finding these people. And there's, like, a boat of missing immigrants also at sea. Mm-hmm. And everyone's like, no, like, lock up the borders for them. But it's like, now all the resources are going towards these millionaires. I'm like, geez, what is happening?
People only care if it's, like, white men getting lost, you know?
Right. It's like...
It's the same thing with, like, murders. And, like, all the murder documentaries I see, it's all, like, this white woman got murdered, which is so sad and so upsetting.
I wrote a whole paper about that.
But at the same time, like... Black women get murdered every day and no one talks about it.
I wrote a whole paper on that. It's really long. If anyone wants to read it, let me know.
Hey, you should post the link in our link tree.
I should. It's not that great, but...
Have you ever thought of starting a Substack? You know what that is?
A what?
Substack is kind of... I think it's kind of like a blog. Like, you can post your essays on there.
Ooh.
And it's really cool. So you could just, like, write essays on whatever you want and post them on there.
That could be cool.
You should do that.
Maybe. This episode keeps getting really deep. Like, yeah.
Well, speaking of murder documentaries, I watched the Duggar family one.
Was it good? Should I watch it? No,
yes,
should I watch it?
It's so good. Okay. It's called Shiny Happy People, and it's really sad, but it's really good. I mean...
I want to watch it.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's like... Did you ever watch Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey?
No, I need to.
Please watch that one. That one, like, changed my life because, I don't know, it just scared me really bad. And I was, like, depressed for days afterwards. But it's really good and really well done.
It scared me really bad and I was depressed. But you should watch it.
It's just, like, something I didn't even know about and something that's still going on. Like, people are still in it and people are still being abused by it, which is really sad. And that just...
Yeah.
Any, like, religious cult, like, really... interests me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, growing up in the South, I'm like, some of this is a little too familiar.
Yeah.
So it was really good. I loved it. Well, you know, obviously it's really sad, but I was talking with my coworkers the other day and I was telling them how, like, my cousin's uncle's aunt is Gwen Shamblin.
Whoa.
And she was like, my dad's babysitter was killed by Ted Bundy.
Oh, what?
And I was like, and you just live with that. And he just lives with that. Like, what is going on?
Whoa.
That's terrifying. Because when I think of stuff like that, I'm like,
that.
Oh, that happened a long time ago. Like, it's nothing now.
Really
but I'm
didn't.
like, no, people are crazy. I'm back in a state of worrying that I'm going to be murdered at all times.
There are so many horrors. Too many horrors in this world.
There are too many horrors out there. There are too many horrors out there.
I was about to say that's exactly what that sounded like. Too many horrors. Anyway, should we move on to something happier? Well, I don't know. Yeah. You have your little list.
I'm throwing a summer solstice party with my sister.
Oh, today is the summer solstice, isn't it?
It is today, but we're throwing it on, I think Friday. No, next Friday.
I should zoom down there for it real quick.
I'm so excited. We're going to, like, have it outside and we're going to press flowers and make, like, a a charcuterie board and fruit tea and like a fruit platter. It's gonna be wonderful.
It'd be so fun.
And then in the winter, we're gonna do a winter solstice as well.
We're almost at 30 minutes. Do we want to do our little main segment for this episode?
Oh yeah, I forgot we were doing that. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Well, happy June, you guys. It's Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
From
Shout out
us
to the gays.
Have you ever watched Danny?
Yeah. Did you see the one he and Curtis did of the water talk one?
Yes, I did.
I thought that
was really funny.
Anyway.
Oh, I stay in the loop.
Oh my god. Okay.
In honor of Pride Month, of us celebrating Pride, if you didn't know, you're listening to a queer podcast right now. So
get with the program.
Let's celebrate Pride. I'm a little nervous for Pride in Nashville this year, but it's okay.
Oh, true. Ours already happened. I didn't go. It was raining.
Yeah.
We went to 2 prides together last summer. It was really fun.
It was really fun. That was so
It was
exciting.
a lot of fun.
Ours almost got banned this year, but it didn't at the last second, which I'm so thankful for, but I'm really nervous about going.
Be so safe.
I hate Nashville. I hate Tennessee.
I do too. That's why I left.
Real?
Okay, so I got a text from Lucy last week that was like, for the next podcast episode, to celebrate Pride Month, we each came up with a list of things that are not inherently gay, but we think they are.
Yeah.
Or like queer.
Mm-hmm. Do you just honestly, like want to like trade off?
Yeah. This is like that trend where it's like things that would, if we have time at the end, can we do like a off the top of our head, like things that would put a Victorian child into a coma?
Please. Yeah, that would be so funny.
We'll have time. Okay. Do you want to do the first one?
I wrote down my favorite My Little Pony was Rainbow Dash as a kid. So I think liking Rainbow Dash is a little gay.
Jelly cats.
Wait, that's so real. Collecting jelly cats. Because
I feel like they're kind of made for like kids and babies, but like, let's be real.
Yeah. And you know what? Squishmallow is the straight jelly cat.
See, I almost put Squishmallow on here too.
I think Jellycat is more like...
It definitely is.
Up the LGBT alley.
Yes. There's someone on TikTok who says it LGBT.
LGBT.
He's British. He's like, support your local LGBTs.
LGBT.
Okay, your turn.
White sneaker. White sneaker.
Any white sneaker?
Any white sneaker seems... I don't know. I just feel like white sneaker. It is. Okay. Some of you will get me, some of you won't.
That's real. My next one is the 1998 film The Parent Trap featuring Lindsay Lohan.
Stop. It was. Okay, wait. What is that one clip? And she's like, they're like taking their bags up and she's like,
the duffel bag.
Yes,
tie-dye girl.
She pulls a duffel bag and she's like, ooh, that's my kind of woman. Also, just like, you're so right. Why are you killing this?
Yeah, the mom in
you're
that?
Right. You're
like,
right.
please. Everyone in that movie was correct. Hot.
Yeah.
Every single person in that movie.
For real. My next one is rock climbing.
I was going to put that on, and I didn't.
Rock climbing. It really is.
It is.
It really is.
It is. Specifically bouldering.
Yeah, bouldering. Definitely.
Absolutely. This one kind of goes with my last one. And someone actually agreed with me on this big time. The song from Freaky Friday featuring Lindsay Lohan again.
What is the song? I remember watching that movie. I don't remember the song.
I remember the band was called Pink Slip. Hold on. I'm going to look it up. Wait, no, you're on my phone. Crap. Okay, hold on. It's called Take Me Away. Don't want to go up.
Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Hey, take me away.
Okay, I remember that song now.
And then
Oh, you're
Muna
getting
covered that.
specific. I was about to
Just
say
like-
it gives Muna vibes. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
they covered that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, not the movie, just the song.
Okay.
I did get
that.
very specific on some of these. I'm so sorry.
The Sabrina the Teenage Witch cartoon. Did you ever watch that?
I just thought of one.
But the Teenage Witch, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, like cartoon one, too good. It was too good.
I
and
know
it
what
was
you're
a
talking
little
about.
fruity.
That's not the Hex Girls, is it?
The Flavor Babes. No.
Oh.
It's different.
Well, the Hex Girls was what I just thought of.
I never watched that.
I don't know if it's a show or what. I know they were in a Scooby-Doo movie that Caroline loved.
I love Scooby-Doo.
And I definitely, anyway. Okay, my next one. This one, I did not come up with this whole list on my own. I had some help. This one was provided by Oscar, but like, I had to think about it because my initial reaction was, no, that's so straight.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, wait.
Okay.
Bounty paper towels. That lumberjack is gay. Like, you can't tell me he's not. Right?
Yeah, no, you're totally right.
Like, that makes sense.
Why did you get so specific on this? Okay.
I don't know. I was really thinking about it.
And you know what I'll say? Here's another thing that's a little gay that I just thought of. Having a Sam's Place subscription rather than Costco.
Sam's Club?
Sam's Club. Sorry, there's a
That
restaurant
actually,
called Sam's Place. Like
That's
Sam's
a good
Club.
one.
That
Sam's Club is gay.
Owala water bottles.
I'm sipping out of mine right now.
Hey! I have mine somewhere in
love
this
it.
house, but I don't know where it is.
I have a purple one. It's my favorite thing ever. This next one's kind of obvious. Actually, these are two that are kind of obvious. I'll say them both together.
Okay.
Bumblebees and frogs.
Yes. I feel like
Very gay.
every queer woman on TikTok has like some kind of frog stuffed animal.
Oh, yeah. We have our Build-A-Bear frogs.
For real.
Did I tell you when we were moving out of our dorms, they did something called mindful move out, where you could like anything you didn't want, you could leave in like a common area and people could just like take whatever they wanted. I found a whole Build-A-Bear frog down there and I took it. And my friend
That's so
Morgan, who
cute.
went to boygenius with me, was like, that Build-A-Bear frog is the carcass of a lesbian relationship. She's like, you took
Wait.
someone's breakup frog.
That is so true. My next one is the Tinkerbell movies. Especially Silver Mist.
Nvidia. Is that her name?
Silver Mist. Yeah, I think it is. Silver Mist and Nvidia. Like, come on now.
Oh my God.
The animators knew what they were doing.
Oh my God.
I used to have a little Silver Mist doll, and my dad ran over it with his while he was vacuuming the house. And then we were like, what is, like, he didn't realize he ran over it. It was like a Polly Pocket sized
Okay.
doll. And we were like, obviously the vacuum broke because you can't eat a whole, like, doll and keep
Right.
running. So we took it to, like, the vacuum store, and they fixed it up. And when I went back to pick it up with my dad, and they're like, we found this in it. Do you want it? Headless Silver Mist. Like a headless Silver Mist, clothes raggedy and torn up. Scared me so bad, scared the shit out of me. And like, they gave it back to me. They handed it to like a 4-year-old child and was like, you want this? And I like screamed and cried. I did keep it though.
Me and Caroline had these Tinkerbell dolls that we just loved so much. It was like all of them, the whole gang.
Tinkerbell.
Do you ever
Wait,
hear
you're
certain
so
songs?
right. Vidya, you are too correct. Vidya
Oh my
and
God,
Silver Mist.
no. I like tried to deny my sexuality growing up. I was the most bisexual. Like, come on. Like,
Look at them.
are you looking at them?
Yes.
No, do you ever listen to certain songs and you're like, the only way to describe it is Tinkerbell? Like running through a
Yes.
field in nature.
Yes. I love
Like-
Tinkerbell. I want to watch these now.
For real. Well,
Oh my goodness. Wait. Did
Can
you
we
ever
do a
watch
Tinkerbell marathon when you come?
We should.
Please.
when I
That'd be
come
so
up there. Did you ever watch Swan Princess movies?
No. Mm-mm.
No. Those were such a vital part of my childhood. Like, so
Really?
good. Yes.
We'll have to watch those too.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
What's your next one?
okay. It's a good one.
Okay.
I'm like so excited to say it. The Percy Jackson series.
Okay, that's true. I only read the first one,
Gay.
but you're right. You're right about that.
Like literally just the whole thing. And honestly, like it's not even specifically the story or anything like that. Like just
like if you
the
like
fan
it.
base and the whole yeah.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Oh god, I love that series. I need to reread that again.
Reread time. I'm rereading Harry Potter right now, so. And the more I reread, I'm like, wait a second. She knew what she was doing with Draco and Harry here. Like, I get why everyone ships them.
My decision to possibly get a Nintendo Switch, I was like, because I was like, no, I want to, and then I was like, I don't, like, I can't justify it, like, I was like, I don't know, like, I just can't really, the thing that, like, convinced me to get one is I want to play Lego Harry Potter so bad.
Literally. I need to buy that. Wait, that's
get it.
So true.
It's not a lot, it's like $27 for all 8 years.
Yeah, that's
or
not
7
bad.
years. Anyway.
I will say, I'll just say my next one.
Okay.
Being homophobic as a child.
That's some internalized homophobia. That's a little bit deeper.
Yeah,
Because
that's
me
true.
too, girl.
No,
Was
I
it
feel
like
it.
Was it like the kind where you were homophobic to everyone, or you were just like, this is so, I love gay people, but I can't be gay?
It was that.
Because that was me. Yeah.
It was like, oh, I love gay people, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, but I could never do that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Girl, that was just jealousy. That was a little jealousy. I don't know.
I get that. Next one, I also did not come up with this one. Mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip. That's so real.
It's a good one.
I feel like just ice cream in general.
His were really good.
Mint chocolate chip. Yeah, that is
He
spot
also,
on.
like, I came up with the song from Freaky Friday, but, like, before I even said that one, he said Freaky Friday. And I was like, oh, wait.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You get it.
Having a, like, really short bob and or bangs as a kid, like as a child.
Yes. Oh my
That's
god. I got a pixie cut when I was 10 years old because Emma Watson did it.
Literally,
and
Emma
I was like,
Watson.
no. I was like, no, I'm straight. I got called slurs as a kid.
I know. It was because of
I
that
told you
pixie
that,
cut
right?
girl.
Yeah.
You did. That's
F
why.
slur.
That's so
many
sad.
times.
That's so bad.
I know.
We really did
It just
grow up in
added
the
to
South.
my homophobia. We really did.
That's awful.
I just thought of this one. Low-rise bootcut jeans.
Literally low
Or like
bootcut
those
jeans.
The like plaid short, like cargo shorts.
Yeah. No, that's so true.
Yeah.
I'm like almost out. Like I don't really have much left.
I have 2 left, but I've come up with quite a few on the spot.
Okay, go for it.
Well, these are the 2 I have left. I said this. Okay, this one's funny. I said grilled cheese, and Oscar said, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "No, grilled cheese." And he goes, "Grilled cheese is pansexual at best."
What? Pansexual at best?
That was his reaction. So I wrote down grilled cheese and then in parentheses pansexual at best.
I agree with grilled cheese.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
and I agree being vegetarian.
Oh, yes.
Or like being vegetarian some of the time.
I have one more written down.
Go for it.
Creeks, ponds, and rivers, but
That's
not
so true.
lakes and oceans. Lakes and oceans are straight.
Mm-hmm. No, I get that.
Creeks, ponds, and rivers, basically anywhere you can frolic.
Creeks, ponds, and rivers. We really run Mother Earth.
We do. We are Mother Nature.
That is so beautiful.
That's
I will
my
also
little
say,
list.
like, not being able to have your walls blank.
Yeah.
The way my room is almost stressful because it's so crowded in here.
But yeah, that was my list. I did have help.
You had some wonderful things. Like, tell Oscar
I think we
bravo.
came up. Yeah, I think we came up with a pretty good list here.
That was awesome.
Because this is all on my notes app, so I'm looking through my notes app on my computer, but I don't really use the notes app on my computer. But I did write down something on April 6th that someone in a class I TA'd for said. We were doing like a check-in, and someone said, "Physically, I'm serving. Mentally, I'm being served." And I wrote that down, and I just found it.
That's so true. Physically serving.
I just thought I would share that.
Mentally,
I
not so much.
That.
I feel like I don't know if I've ever physically served in my life.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna be honest.
Stop. Guys, Lucy is always serving.
Okay.
Quite literally always.
But
all
also
the time.
Mentally, I don't know. I think I served mentally as a child.
Yeah.
Oh, I have another thing that's gay. This is my last one. Making like iMovies on the little phone outside when you were a child.
Right.
Like making a bunch of iMovies. Yes.
Oh, I did that all the time. Oh my god. Okay. We're at a good time. Honestly, wow, that went by really fast.
That really did. That was a good one.
But do we want to do like a speed round? Things that would send a Victorian or a child into a coma.
Yeah. Okay.
Like just back and forth on the top of our heads.
Okay.
You start.
A
Philly cheesesteak.
Okay. Okay, Philly cheesesteak.
The whole thing with the Titan.
I was about to say the Titan going undersea. Wait, no. You know what would send him into a stroke? Witnessing those pedal taverns with a bridesmaid bachelorette party. Oh, witnessing them riding on a pedal tavern would send a kid into a coma. That puts
me into a coma.
I know. I think the idea of social security, like having a social security number.
Did they have that back then? Probably not.
No. That's so dystopian that we're numbered. Like, we're numbered people.
So dystopian.
Vlogging.
The Spy Kids thumbs.
The Spy Kids! I think if they saw the Meg movie, the giant shark.
We watched that recently.
Really? Was it good?
No.
I know. I'm like, I never heard any good review of the first one. Like, why are they making a second?
They are?
Yeah. It's in theaters soon.
I want to see Cocaine Bear.
I do too. Did you know you could go visit Cocaine Bear? I think it's in like Ohio or Kentucky. I know those are different, but like
no, they're the same.
They taxidermied the Cocaine Bear.
Kentucky and Ohio would send.
They would. They really would.
Victorian children into a coma.
Stepping into a Buc-ee's.
Big bucket
and
of
you know
pussies.
What? I've never been in a Buc-ee's and I never want to go in them. That is like the opposite of a gay thing. That is like the straightest thing ever.
I did go into a Buc-ee's and immediately wanted to leave.
Yeah.
It was like kind of my personal hell. When I die, I'm going to Buc-ee's, where I will spend eternity as a ghost.
Here's what would send a pilgrim into a coma is watching.
We keep changing who the person is. You said regular child, Victorian child, and a pilgrim.
Okay, Victorian child. This is what would change a Victorian put a Victorian child into a coma. Sorry, I'm so tired right now. You know, like after you go swimming and you're just like so drained.
Yeah.
I went swimming today and I'm feeling it right now. Here's what would put a Victorian child into a coma. Watching one of those.
Was that not it?
No.
That was just a side note.
Though. That would, but also watching one of those YouTube videos of like the top 10 like worst water park accidents. I feel like that would just be too much. Like, first of all, they'd be like, what is a water park and why are so many people dying this way?
I'm going through a Holly Humberstone phase again. She opened for Olivia Rodrigo.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone freaking talked over her. I wanted to scream. She was so good.
That's so sad. I'm going through a major Beyonce phase.
Oh.
Have you, I get all of her concert videos up on my For You page all the time.
I do too. BB Rexa.
No, I didn't.
Someone threw a cell phone at her or something and, like, busted up her eye. And, like, I'm pretty sure they're suing him or arresting him or, like, something's happened.
Wow.
They're calling it, like, an attack. I think it was an attack.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video of Pink at her concerts and she's like, I want to start a fight. And then she, like, flies in the air. Those crack me up.
Was it Pink? Who was the one that like at an award show was like, I'm gay? No, I'm not. Like, just kidding. Was that Pink?
I don't know, but I know that audio.
That was like a real thing that happened. It wasn't Lady Gaga.
No, it wasn't Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga was in the meat dress and she was like, I'm announcing my album right now. Ah, beautiful.
All right, this is a long one. We need to wrap this up.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. We'll have hopefully more structured attachment style one soon, and
special guests next week.
Special guests. So
yay! Also, we're counting down. We're gonna be together very soon, so get ready for some madness.
Yeah, that'll be fun, and another guest potentially.
Yes, that will be happening.
We love you guys.
I love you.
Bye.